Welcome back to Raw Sports Talk. I'm Chris, your favorite stat reader, and we have the Texans hosting the Bills, and the Bills are 6-point road favorites. The over-under is at 43.5. The Bills are minus 290 on the money line, and the Texans are plus 235. Now, these are the overnight odds. They will change the closer we get to kickoff tomorrow for Thursday night football. Now, head-to-head, the Texans are 6-3 against the Bills in their 9 meetings. The home team has won the last 7 games that they've played against each other. The home team is 7-2 in their last 10 meetings against each other. The favorite has won and covered the last 3 games they've played against each other. The favorite is 7-2-1 against the spread, while the favorite is 8-1 on the money line. The under is hit in their last 4 games. The under is 7-2, and at 43.5 points, the under is also 7-2. Statistically speaking, you would think that this is going to be a lopsided game, but we'll see. They played each other. Where'd the date go? Last year, October 6th, and the Texans beat the Bills 23-20. The Bills are 7-3 overall. They're 5-5 against the spread. The over/under is 5-5, and they're 2-2 on the road. The Texans are 5-5. They're 4-6 against the spread. The under is 6-3-1, and they're 3-2. Now, it's going to be Davis Mills and not C.J. Stroud because C.J. Stroud hasn't cleared concussion protocol. The Bills are 3-1 in their last 4. There was a total of 49 points, 43 points, and then 76 points. 31-point win over the Panthers, 7-point win over the Chiefs. Then they shit the bed against the Dolphins and lost by 17 in Miami. And then they beat the Buccaneers by 12. For the Texans, 5-5 in their last 10. They're on a 2-game winning streak. They also are 3-1 in their last 4. 41 points, 13 points, 65 points, and then 29 points. A 11-point win over the Niners, a 3-point loss to the Broncos, then a touchdown win, 7-point win over the Jaguars, and then the 3-point win over the Titans. The million-dollar question to me is, how many points is this offense actually going to score? And Josh Allen had himself a day last week. But we've seen the Bills shit the bed, especially against teams that they probably should have beaten this season. When you're looking at their losses on the year, they've got 3 to the Dolphins, the Patriots, and the Falcons. The Patriots are playing better than we're expected in a division rival. We could say the same thing for the Dolphins, but the Dolphins have looked atrocious all year, and the Falcons. I think that was the Falcons' best offensive day they've had all year, and they had it against the Bills. So I'm not taking anything away from the fact that I could very well see the Bills shitting the bed when it comes to that. The Bills are 10th in the league in passing yards per game at 251, first in the league in rushing at 147.6, and 4th in the league in scoring at 29.2. The Texans are 12th in the league in passing at 242.8, 23rd in the league in running offense, 107.6, 21st in the league in scoring at 22 points per game. Defensively, the Texans are top 5 in every defensive category. The Bills are only number 1 in pass defense, which is not something that I think that the Texans are going to try to do a lot of because, it's Davis Mills. They allow 185.8 yards per game passing. The Bills, they are 31st in the league against the run at 153, and they are 14th in the league in points per game allowed at 22.9. As I said, the Texans are top 5 in every defensive category. Passing yards allowed, 190 per game even. Rushing yards per game at 87.1, which is 3rd. And points per game allowed at 16.3. That's how I think that they save their asses in this game. Because the Bills give up 23, the Texans give up 16. So I do think that Josh Allen and James Cook can find a way to score 17 or 18 points. Is Davis Mills going to be able to do the same thing? I'm going to take the Bills on the money line. I really want to take the Bills laying the points, but there's been too many of these games that the Texans defense is keeping them in, and that's the only reason why I'm hesitant about taking the Bills laying the points is because of how good the Texans defense is, and they can force a fumble from Allen or from Cook, and then flip the field position. So I'm going to take the Texans getting the points. I would try to get them on an alternate spread. Probably getting them like getting 2 touchdowns right now is actually not unreasonable. And I'm going to lean under. This will be one of those games that I'll pay attention to the over-under more so in-game and try to bet based off of momentum. Now, these are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.